Hey everyone, it's me Zoe from ZTV. We got another video for you guys. I'm sorry if I don't sound as lively right now. It's because I am actually very tired and I'm actually really getting ready for bed. Because it is, excuse me, that's my hand. It's 11:15 and now you are not focusing. Now I'm not in focus. There we go. Yay, now we're back in focus. And I'm actually getting ready for bed. So I'm like really getting ready for bed because right now I'm like, ooh, I'm like really tired. So anyway, today's video is kind of like a follow-up video for yesterday's. Yesterday's video was how not to be patient for a trailer. How not to be patient when waiting for a trailer. And it was when I was waiting for the Black Widow trailer to drop. So, if you guys know, the Black Widow trailer already dropped, or at least the teaser trailer, I just call it trailer, has dropped. And we now have a trailer in our hands. And it's a funny story, actually, like what happened, and that's basically what the video is going to be about. Maybe tomorrow or another day, I might, break down the trailer or do my reaction to it or whatever. But, like, for now, or like whatever, I'm gonna share just very briefly the story and then also very briefly a description of what I liked about the trailer, and then maybe like tomorrow or something I'll show you, or another day I'll show you the trailer or something, I don't know. And if you guys have not seen the trailer already, then you might not know what the heck I'm talking about, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go watch the trailer and then come back to the video, because there might be some things that you have no idea what the heck I'm talking about. So anyway, in this video I'm also going to sound half dead because I am so tired and I'm just ready to go to bed. But I do not want to break my streak of already making 2 videos for you guys. I do not want to break my streak. I'm already going strong. So I'm pressuring through this video. Anyway, so last night, or technically this morning, I guess, right early in this morning, I made this video called How Not to Be Patient When Waiting for a Trailer, because I was getting very impatient, and I thought, because it was really down to the wire now, because it was rumored that the trailer was going to come out today / like last night, and that's what it was rumored. So, and like last night I was like, oh, we're down to the nitty gritty, because it can either come out tomorrow, or it could not, or I would have to wait longer, and I really did not want to have to wait longer because it wasn't confirmed. It was just rumored that it would come out on that day. So, rumors are not always true. So I made that whole video talking about how I really wished it would be sooner than later. And then I went to go post the video, and some people use like YouTube, like Creator Studio or whatever like it's called. I don't. I just like go onto like YouTube, and it has like the little, for mobile devices, it has the little like camera thing at the top by the search and by the by your account. So I just went up there and I went to go post the video. And when I went to go post the video, I saw that it said Marvel's Black Widow teaser trailer. And I was like, oh, great. Well, at first I was like in shock. I was like in shock. And then I was like, oh, shoot. Well, now this is going to be weird because the trailer's already out. And I'm talking about me like wanting the trailer to be out. So I was like, okay. And then I was already getting ready for bed, and I knew that I had to wait till tomorrow morning to watch it, which would have been helpful in the first place if they just posted in the morning, because then before getting ready for school I could just watch it instead of having to wait longer to watch it, because I missed it by like 24 minutes, because when it came out I was like doing something else, or I was I think I was getting ready for bed, or I was filming, one of the two. I don't really know. So it was posted like, I think it was around somewhere around this time, actually. Probably it was posted, because it's actually 11:20 right now. So it was probably sometime around now that it was posted. So yeah, I was like, oh great, now this video is gonna make me look bad or make me look weird, or it's like but yeah, so I posted it anyway. So, and then I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to make a follow-up video, meaning today's video was probably going to be a follow-up video talking about why I mentioned that stuff. And it's because I really did not know that it was actually going to come out today. Because honestly, rumors are not always true. So, if it was rumored to be coming out today, it didn't necessarily have to come out today. You know, it's just rumored. It was never confirmed by anyone. It wasn't confirmed by the director, like Kate Shortland. It was never confirmed by any of the castlers, like Scarlett Johansson or Florence Pugh or David Harbour or anyone else, you know, that's in the cast. It was never confirmed by any of them. It wasn't confirmed by Kevin Feige or Kevin Feige, however the heck you say his name. I don't even know. I think I've heard it both ways. Or the Russos, or well, the Russos weren't even in on this. They don't really count. Or like, you know, basically anyone. It wasn't confirmed by anyone. Like basically, it was just a rumor. Something that was that was using as like was like a speculation basically. So I was hoping that it came out, but I wasn't quite sure. So that was basically my motivation for the video, not knowing that it was actually going to come out. And also, I was looking through Twitter the previous night, and people were saying, like, if it was going to come out, they were thinking, like, it was going to be in the morning. And I was thinking, oh, yeah, maybe that would make sense, too. But then again, I guess when I've looked at, like, Far From Home trailers and Endgame trailers, I think maybe when I looked at them, I think it might have said something hours ago, like 5 hours ago, and it was, like, 6 or 7, so I don't know. So maybe like 1 and 12 and 11 are still like times that are like good times. Not good times, but like times that like they post it normally at, but like they don't post it like any later than that, which is when I thought they were going to post it. So I thought I still had time. Nope. It was already out by the time I posted the video. So yeah, anyway. So enough about me talking about my video and all that stuff. So when I watched the trailer, I made it to 5 seconds and then I had to stop. And I had to go and get like a little toy bear so I could squeeze it throughout the trailer because as I said I think I said it yesterday, in a lot of interviews that Scarlett had, well, not in a lot of interviews, in a interview that Scarlett had, actually, I don't really know how to say this. In a couple interviews Scarlett had, she would talk about her movie and she would talk about how this film's going to deal with trauma and it's going to deal with self-doubt and insecurities and all these things. And she called the film a film about self-forgiveness and a film about family. So I was like, oh, okay then. So, you know, I'm already starting off just like in a very emotional place, like knowing some emotional info, so the trailer can literally be anything. So I start the trailer off, and anyone who's a fan of Natasha, I mean, we're weird. I mean, sometimes fan fiction writers and just fans in general can just be really weird. Like, we like to see our favorite characters in pain, but then when they're in pain again, we're just like, no, my baby, no. I would do it louder, but really, I just don't feel like it right now, you guys. So I was like, no, my baby. I was like, you hurt my baby. I got all sad. Because if you guys had seen the trailer, you probably know what I'm talking about. In the very first scene where they start talking, where there's a voiceover and she goes like, I used to have nothing, but then I got this job, this family. And then, like, you know, she goes, but nothing lasts forever. So, in that scene, her face is all like sunken in, like her eyes are like red, like rimmed like with red right there, and her face is all sunken in. She's like, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. This is how if her face is normal like this is how her face was. Don't mind my lips. This is the only way I can show you like sunken in cheeks without like basically it's the only way I can. So don't mind my lips. I'm gonna look like a fish. Don't mind me though. Mhm. 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 They're like very sunken in. Like think Endgame in a way. Except Endgame she looked better because her cheeks weren't all sunken in, which is not good. Not good, which could only mean I don't know what it can only mean. I cannot say that. I could because usually they could be like, but it could only, which could only mean one thing, and that thing is blah 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 blah. No, it could mean many things, and I don't know which one it is because the many things that it could be is probably part of fan fiction, and then I don't know what they're gonna bring into the MCU. So, um, and then I made fun of Natasha because literally Alexi goes because like if you guys know who Alexi is, obviously, I mean he is he's that one guy that David Harbour was playing. So he goes family back together again and in an accent. And I just realized that there's Yelena, there's Melina, and there's Natasha, and there's him. And there's 4 people. Out of the 4 people, they're all Russian. Out of the 4 people, only 3 of them actually have an accent. Natasha, she like everyone else talks in an accent while she's just like talking casually, just like this. It's like I don't know. It's weird. And then I saw this clip that made me think Red Room, and I was just failing miserably at describing the place. Because first I thought it was dark. No, first I called it a black room with red. Then I called it just a dark room with like the lights off. But then I realized it's not me. It's the room is just. The room is filled, like, basically the room is like this. The room is like darker. Oh, sorry, it's way too dark. Okay, that didn't work. The room is like dark itself. Like the lights, like there's not very much. It's not like this. It's not light. It's not brightly like illuminated, but it's not completely like in the dark either. Like there's probably dim lighting in there. And then there's like black. There might be black walls. That could be why it looks so dark. I'm not sure. But it's like black flooring with like red incorporated within the flooring. And then I saw these people like with guns, so it made me think like Red Room. Um, and then it said like, but I'm done running from my past. We have to go back to the place where it all started. And I'm thinking like, okay, that has to mean Russia. But then they were talking about Budapest earlier, so I'm like, I don't know. Budapest is not a place in Russia, so it's like, how can it start in Budapest? It's not possible. I mean, the Red Room is where it would all start, and that's like your past, so it has to be the Red Room. Hopefully. I don't know if we're gonna get actual scenes, if we're gonna get flashbacks, if we're gonna. I don't know, because we could literally get anything. So, but the trailer was good. It was a little confusing. It had a weird score in the background. Like, the score was just weird. Like, you know how they have, like, some pretty cool trailer scores? I feel like the trailer score that was in there was just not right for the movie. I don't know. And then I think they tried to de-age, I think his name is William Hurt, the guy who plays Secretary Ross, if you don't know who I'm talking about when I almost want to say Robert Redford, but I know it's not him, but, like, that's Alexander Pierce. Wrong guy. Wrong bad guy. I know who I'm thinking, but like Robert Redford should be playing him. But okay. Anyway, William Hurt, I think that's who it is, who plays Secretary Ross. I think they had to de-age him or something, so they used like CGI or whatever, or something to de-age him, but they did not do a very good job. I mean, it looked weird. I couldn't even tell that was supposed to be Secretary Ross. But then I was like, oh, that's supposed to be Secretary Ross. That made sense. But it doesn't make sense. It's like it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because I don't understand the context of why he's in there. Because people have said that people have said that it's like it was rumored that he was going to be in the movie, but people have also said that it was rumored that Iron Man was going to make a cameo in her movie. So I mean, I can't really tell what, but he's actually there. Iron Man was not. So if he's there, he has to have some sort of importance, or at least a little bit of an importance to the plot, which is weird because I mean, if he didn't have an importance in the plot anyhow, like in any way, shape, or form, then he wouldn't have been in the trailer, because in the trailer you start to get a bit of the you start to get the gist of what the movie's going to be about, and you start to get little snippets into the plot to kind of help you theorize what's going to happen within the movie. So, and I know that he made like a little appearance. It wasn't very big, and I don't know if people noticed it was supposed to be him, because he looked completely different. Like the way that he looked in any other movie that he's been in was not the way he looked in that movie. So unless it's supposed to be a flashback, I don't know, really anything can happen. So yeah, if you guys have any like thoughts on the trailer, leave them in the comment section below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and turn your post notifications on so you don't miss another video that I post. What are your thoughts on the Black Widow trailer? Do you have any theories? Any speculations? If you do, leave them in the comments section below. I would love to hear them, because I cannot think of anything. Because the reason why I started speculating things was from actually the brief, like, what just dropped? Oh, I just dropped pens. Yay, go me. Like the brief, like little, whatever I got of the Comic-Con trailer and D20, no, it wasn't Comic-Con, it was D23 Expo's, like, little trailer thing. I got, like, a little snippet of it, like, you know, like, the audio, that's what I got. So a lot of the audio and a lot of, like, stuff that was said through, like, that trailer was not there. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised, because, I mean, it is audio, and I mean, I guess you don't really need a whole bunch of talky bits, like a whole bunch of dialogue in a trailer, because that's mainly what it was. I think it was mainly just dialogue that was, like, missing. So, I don't know. I guess you don't really need a whole bunch of dialogue in a trailer. You need it in a movie, but not in a trailer necessarily, because a trailer is very fast, and unless you want to cut someone off mid-sentence, I mean, I feel like dialogue would just take up way too much space in a trailer. So, yeah. Okay, I'll be right there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, leave your thoughts and your theories and speculations in the comment section below. Love you guys. Bye.